Hi, Sam. You have your mic on with a lot of background noise.
Hello?
Really?
Excuse me?
I said hello. I said you have a lot of background noise.
Oh, yes.
Okay. I sent you a link for a quiz. I sent everybody a link for a quiz. It's your due now. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Get to it. Then let's see the results. Okay?
All right.
Thank you.
Hi guys.
Hey, Arash, I gave you a link by email for your due now. Okay? All right, can everybody hear me? You have a link online for your Do Now quiz, and you only have about 5 more minutes to finish it, okay? Go through all the exercises on the link, and then we're going to go over them together, okay? Is everybody almost finished? Raise your hand if you still have a lot to go. Okay, Natalie, how much more do you have to go?
I just start now.
You just started. Okay. All right. How about you, Mr. Kim? John? Today is a little worse than yesterday with the amount of time we have, and we're not going to end late today. So I'm gonna give you another 5 minutes, and then we're gonna do it in a group. It doesn't matter if you just joined. Okay.
And ready to go into the drawing process. So,
Okay, guys, we're gonna start now going into the web to the same link I sent you to do the do now together. So let me stop this and get you guys to. Woo-hoo, hold on. Let me get you guys into breakout rooms to check your 1, 2, 3 rooms. Let me see. So breakout room number 1 will be group number 1, in which Eduardo and Natalie sit. Okay, and then in breakout room number 2, I'm going to place Arash, Elvia, and John. And in breakout room number 3, I'm going to place Christian and Sam. All right, so all rooms are open.
You are
Not
right.
sure, maybe.
You are right. You are right.
Okay, guys, very rudely, I ended the breakup room, the breakout rooms, right? And now I'm going to mute everybody, and we're going to go over this together. When I call on your name, you're going to unmute yourself. Because I am the teacher, I get to do the first one, okay? Because I'm very smart. Oh, no, I can't do the first one because there's no answer. Someone else would do the first one. Okay, let's see. Oh, turns out I'm not that smart. Arash, you're going to do the first one. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Read it first. Test your knowledge.
Okay, test your knowledge on simple past and present perfect simple. After submitting your answers, you will see how well you have done in the test.
Very good. When do we use simple past, Christian?
When the action already done.
Yes, correct. Okay. Then when do we use present perfect, Eduardo? It says here present perfect simple, right? So when do we use present perfect, Eduardo, which is the same as present perfect simple?
Now I'm mute. When the things is happen, it still happen.
No.
What is it?
When the action started in the past, right? And maybe it continues into the present, right?
Okay.
Or when you want to show a connection to the present, although the action took place in the past, okay? For example, I have lived there for 20 years. I have lived here since 1998 or something. Do you guys see that?
Okay.
Okay, so how do you form the present perfect, Eduardo? What does it look like?
Like explaining something from the past to the present, or
That is correct, but what does it look like?
what do you mean with that? I don't know.
Have plus the verb in the past participle. For example, I have been, I have gone, she has taken, and so on. Okay?
Okay.
All right, now we're going to go on down the list. Let's go, Arash. You go first.
She simple past is she lived. And present perfect simple is she. Let me check my answers. Has lived. She has lived.
Correct. You're going to do the last two, and now the next two I'm going to let Christian do. Go ahead, Christian. I.
Okay. I looked,
Uh-huh.
and then I have.
I have
Yeah, I have.
looked.
I have it. Huh?
I have looked. That's
I
it.
have. Oh, okay. I have looked.
Okay, looked with an ED in the end.
Oh, hold on. Okay.
How about the next one?
Okay. It's be you bought,
Uh-huh.
and I have.
No, you have.
I have bought.
Correct. You bought and you have bought. Okay?
Yeah.
Next one, Arash. Thank you, Christian. Arash, next one.
All right. He saw is a simple past.
Yes.
He has seen is present perfect simple.
Correct?
And they took is simple past. And they have taken is present perfect simple.
Very good. Let's go, Natalie. Let's go down to the next one. Use. When do you use which tense? How often? So far is a signal word for. Let's see. Let's drop it down. Simple past or present perfect simple?
Huh?
Okay. If you use how often so far, it's a
Present perfect simple.
correct. Okay. So far, I have known this. Okay. Now, how about the next one? Ago is a signal word for simple past or present perfect simple.
Simple past.
Good. Do the next one, Natalie.
Mhm. Until now is
Until now.
and signal word for present perfect simple.
Okay, there's a mistake here. It's a signal word, okay? Not an.
Okay.
What's the problem? Why is it a mistake?
Because it's S over there is not a vowel or whatever.
Bingo! It's a consonant, yes. Okay, so until now is a signal word for what?
Present perfect simple.
Very good. And does everybody understand that when you say until now, you're referring to the past and the present moment is still included? Okay, very good. Let's see, Sam, why don't you do the next one? Sam, I know you love to make us wait, but don't do that when we're Zooming. Go ahead. Yesterday. All right, Eduardo, take over, please. Number 4.
Number 4. I'm mute, okay. Number 4, yesterday, last week, and in 2006 are signals words for simple past, right?
Correct, because these actions ended, right? Yesterday only happened once, last week in 2006. This is a German site, I believe, because it says und instead of and. You guys noticed?
Hello.
It may be a German site. Is that your phone? Okay.
Hello.
Next one, number 5.
Wow.
Sam, is that you speaking?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Do number 5. Thank you, Eduardo. Now that Sam is around, we'll let him do it. Go ahead.
I was wrong. I was asking what is it and or und? You didn't hear me.
You had yourself on mute. We can't hear you.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Okay. Just already yet is a signal for simple past.
And no, try again.
Just already yet is a signal for simple past.
I just told you no. Try something else. Try present perfect. Okay. So
Okay.
I'll give you an example. She has just arrived. I've already told you, Sam, when to use present perfect. Have you learned it yet? Have you studied your lesson yet? Okay, those are present perfect examples. Capiche?
Okay. All right.
All right, you're gonna try the next one, Sam.
Okay.
The verbs into.
We have put the verbs into the correct tense, simple past or present perfect simple. Okay. William up to his room. William is tidy or tidy?
Tidy.
Okay, William tidied up his room.
All right, so again, already is a signal word for what verb tense?
For simple present perfect.
Okay, so do it in present perfect. Go ahead. William?
William already.
No, has already.
Oh yes, William has already tidied up his room.
Yeah, tidied up, right?
Tidied up.
In the end. Okay, Caroline, go ahead.
Okay, Caroline missed with ED the school bus yesterday.
Thank you, Sam. Christian, next. Sam, please mute yourself. Christian.
Sorry. I just finished my homework.
And one more time. Just, already, and yet are signal words for what? Everybody say. Repeat, number 5. Just,
Okay.
everybody.
I
Just, already, yet are signal words for what?
Or simple present perfect.
simple.
Yes. So now everybody mute yourself. Let's go Christian only. Christian, go ahead. I
Have just finished my homework.
Right, I have just finished my homework. Thank you. Number 4.
I cannot go out tonight. My parents came to see me. Came to see us.
Yeah, you could say they came to see us. They came once. You could also have used they have come because you're talking about tonight, okay?
Okay.
And your grandparents came. They came last night, so that's fine. All right? Either
Okay.
one would work here. I know it's confusing, but either one would be correct. I don't like the exercise because it's not very precise. Next, Christian. In 2004,
In 2004, the Olympic Summer Games took place in Athens.
very good. Natalie, in negative sentences.
Sorry?
Thank you, Christian. Natalie, negative sentences. Negative.
Where are you?
Put the verbs into the correct tense.
Oh, yeah. And number what?
No, dude, read what I'm highlighting.
Put the verb. Sorry, y'all. Put the verb into the correct sense. Simple past or present perfect simple.
Uh-huh.
Have they ever been to New York?
No, honey, sorry. It's not the questions, the negative sentences.
The negative. Okay. We did not watch TV last night.
Very good. Next.
Joanna has not read the book yet.
Beautiful. Keep going.
Colin did not go on holiday last year.
Perfect. Sam. Sam, you need to unmute yourself and you continue with number 4, please.
Yes, sorry, I forgot to unmute myself.
No
I have not any problem so far.
One more time.
I have not any problem so far.
No, it's
Wait.
so far indicates simple present perfect, okay? So I have not. I'm helping you. I have not what?
I have not have.
I have not had with a
Wow, that's weird. Okay, I have not had any problem so far.
good. Next one.
So, okay, they haven't learned. They haven't learned the news yet.
Correct. The new words yet. Very good. Do the question. The first one. Put the verbs.
Put the verb.
I'm sorry. After you, you're going to do number 1. Eduardo is going to do number 2 and number 3. Christian is going to do number 4 and number 5. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, put the verb into the correct tense, simple past and present perfect simple.
Okay.
They have never been to New York.
No, sir. It's a question.
Oh, it's a question. Okay. Have they ever been in New York?
Correct. Thank you, Eduardo.
Have they?
Okay. 2. Have you seen Catherine a minute ago?
No, I have not. Where is Catherine? Where
I
has
don't know.
she been?
I don't know. I think.
She's been lost.
Oh, she's there. Oh, hello, Catherine.
Hello.
Okay, so she's arrived. Okay, continue, Eduardo.
3. What time?
Sorry for interruption. This is Catherine. This is not Catherine.
What time are you get up today?
No, just a second. Eduardo, let's think about which sense you have to use. Okay, let me tell you, let me just refresh your memory. that when you get up, you get up. That's it. You don't continue to get up, right? You get up and that's it. You got up only once, right? So go ahead. What time?
You get up.
No, what time did you get up today?
Yeah.
It's simple past, right?
Yeah,
So simple past requires that.
Yeah, it's talking about the morning. Yeah.
Okay, what time did you get up today? Okay, I'm gonna get back to you later, Eduardo. I'm not satisfied yet. Let's go to Christian, number 4.
Have I,
What is the verb tense you need to use?
is like the present.
Which one again?
Present.
Present.
Perfect.
Present perfect. Okay, so go ahead. You have to use have and then heard. So try it.
He heard the news yet?
Christian, you know that when it's a question, you need to have the verb before the subject.
Yeah. Is he heard the news yet?
Okay, it's close, but I need you to use the verb has. Okay,
Have he heard the news yet?
try it again. I need to hear has.
Has he heard the news yet?
Now you got it. Do you know how to do it now, Christian?
Yeah.
Okay, try the next one.
How often have you played the game up to now?
Very good. So present perfect. How often have you played that game up until now? Good. Up to now. John, read the next one. Put the verbs. John, unmute yourself, big guy. Come on.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Put the verb into the correct tense, simple past or present perfect simple.
Go on.
I haven't seen you for a long time. Where were you?
No, it's for a long time.
For
So I have not seen you for a long time.
I just said that. I have not seen you for a long time. Where were you?
No, you're using simple past. I said continue. Remember, we read that yesterday, that you have to continue with the same tense.
Same tense?
Yes?
Where have you been?
Correct. Does everybody remember that when we are in the middle of a paragraph, in the middle of a sentence, or even throughout the essay, for us to shift tenses, for me to change tenses, I need to have a reason. So if it's in the same line, you need to stay with the tense, okay?
Okay.
Read it again. I have not.
I have not seen you for a long time. Where have you been?
Good. Number 2.
I have come from I think that's both okay, right? I just came back from Canada. That's fine.
Actually, when we use just, we tend to use simple present perfect. Okay, I have just come back from Canada.
I have just come back. Okay. I have just come back from Canada.
Okay, because you're connecting the action to the present, right? It's just now. It happened just now, so it's still close to the present. Okay, try the next one, and you're going to be A, and then Catherine is going to be B, and then Catherine is going to be A, and you're going to be B. So you're going to do 3 to 6. Go ahead. Oh, really?
Okay. Oh, really? What did you do? Oh, what do you do in
No,
Canada?
what did you do?
What did you do? But why you think this is a part in the past? Okay.
She's not in Canada anymore. She's just come back from Canada.
Did you? But the okay. What did you do in Canada?
Okay, Catherine.
I took a nature tour.
Very good. Now let's say nature and write down the pronunciation on your book. Nature.
Nature tour.
Uh-huh. Go on.
Whoa. Have you seen many wild animals there?
It happened in the past. She's not really back in Canada anymore.
Did you see many wild animals there?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I watched bear, wolves, and whales in
The whales.
whales in the wild. That was so interesting. Have you ever spent a holiday in Canada? Oh.
Beautiful. Now it's going to be Eduardo and Natalie all the way onto the end. One does A, the other one does B. Go.
Who start?
You can start. Be a gentleman. You start.
What number? Sorry.
Number 7.
7, right? 7. Yeah.
I start, Eduardo.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I had traveled around Canada twice so far.
Mm-hmm.
When did you go there?
Correct.
The first time I went there was in 1997, and the second time in 2004.
Keep going, Eduardo. So,
Did you enjoy it?
I absolutely love it. No, I said it's not like that. I absolutely love it.
there's a D.
It's the past? Oh no. Okay, I absolutely love it.
No, loved it.
Loved it.
Mm-hmm.
It especially the West Coast.
Very good. Natalie, again, everybody should listen to this. It's important that you say loved it, because if you say I love it, it means you love Canada, but you're not saying you love Canada. You're saying you loved the experience of going there, right?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. All right, I think that was a good warm-up, okay? I'm going to check the answers, and I probably did really bad because I didn't fill anything out here. So I got that one wrong, and that one wrong, and that one wrong, and you guys can see it. So she lived, she has lived, I looked, I have looked. Go ahead, read the answers, Christian. Go ahead. You bought. Christian. My students do not know how to unmute themselves after 2 months of Zooming. Ay, Dios mío. Christian, read. You bought. Okay, I think we're going to give up on Christian. He probably has a connection issue.
Oh, they have taken.
Oh, okay. So you skipped a few. No problem. I'll read them. You bought, you have bought, he saw, he has seen. Continue, Christian, with the answers. How often?
How often so far is a signal word for present perfect simple.
All right. It's signal. Continue.
Signal. Ago is a signal word.
One more time. Write down the pronunciation. It is signal.
Signal. Hold on. Signal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ago is a signal word for simple past.
Very good. Continue.
Until now is a signal word for present perfect simple.
Thank you, Eduardo. Continue.
Yesterday, last week, and in 2006 are signals for words for simple past. Just, already, yet are signal words for present perfect simple.
Now, thank you. You can stay there, Eduardo. Everybody write down in your notes, on one side of a sheet, write down signal words for simple past, put it all together, and then write down all the signal words that you have for present perfect, okay? So make up a list. How often so far, until now, just, already, yet, and for, and since are all signal words for present perfect. Ago, yesterday, last week, in plus year, right? Last night, last time, they all signal simple past. All right, continue reading the answers, Eduardo. William?
William has already tidied up his room.
Very good. Arash, you go on.
Caroline missed Caroline, right? Caroline.
Yeah.
Which one?
Missed the school bus yesterday. Okay, next.
Yeah. Okay. I'm asking about pronunciation. I don't know. It's Caroline or Caroline? Which one?
It's Caroline, buddy.
Caroline. Okay.
When it's with the Y, okay?
Okay. Caroline missed the school bus yesterday. Number 3, I have just finished my homework. Number 4, I cannot go out tonight. My grandparents have come to see us.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, in 2004, the Olympic Summer Games took place in Athens.
Athens. Very good. Catherine now, go ahead. We did not.
We didn't watch TV last night. Joanna has not read the book yet. Colin didn't go on holiday last year. I haven't had any problems so far. They haven't learned the new words yet.
Okay, very good. So in England, they say learned, okay?
Yeah.
And in the United States, we say learned too, but we spell it with an ED usually, okay? They're both correct, okay? Thank you. Sam, if you can unmute yourself, please, and start reading the questions.
Okay, sorry. Questions. Put the verb into the correct tense. Simple past or present perfect simple. You want me to read the first one?
I want you to read all of them, Sam, the questions, please.
Okay. Have they ever been to New York? Did you see Catherine a minute ago? What time did you get up today? Has he heard the news yet? How often have you played the game up to now?
Beautiful. Let's keep going now. John. John, please unmute yourself. Sam, mute yourself back up. Go ahead.
Which sentence?
Dude, are you following, Sam? I don't know what to do, dude. Are you following us? It's the next one. The one that says text. Put the verbs into the correct tense. Simple past or present perfect simple.
I have
Share
not.
the screen with you.
All right. I have not seen you for a long time. Where have you been?
I have just come back from Canada.
Oh, really? What did you do in Canada?
I took a nature tour.
Wow, did you see many wild animals there?
Of course, I watched bears, wolves, and whales in the wild. That was so interesting. Have you ever spent a holiday in Canada?
Yes, I have traveled around Canada twice so far.
When did you go there?
The first time I went there was in 1997, and the second time in 2004.
Did you enjoy it?
I absolutely loved it. I loved it, especially the West Coast.
Beautiful. Okay. Wow, that took the longest. I didn't think it was going to take us this long. Okay. So I know Maritza's having problems with her issues with her connection. So right now, let me see what I'm going to follow through. According to the program, we need to go into our editing handout from yesterday. I'm going to open that up and share the screen with you, but I'm going to ask you to pick it up, the one that I handed out to you the other day and that we finished the lesson with last night. Does everybody remember? Yes or no? The editing homework. All right. So let me see if I can share the screen with you. Hold on one second.
You already did.
Okay, so you guys can see it?
Yes.
Okay, good. So the definition of the error, right? So the definition of the error is when you make, there are two problems, right? The first one is when you just use simple past when you should have used simple present, and vice versa. If it's yesterday, then it's simple past. If it's today, then it's simple present. Okay. Then there's also the issue of aspect, which is if the action is happening or if the action already happened, if it's finished or if it's not finished, right? And that's the same thing for present perfect and past perfect, which is right here, right? The present perfect tense. This is the part. Let me see if I can highlight. So this part right here, okay? All right. Let me undo that because that was stupid. So, all right. The importance of mastering verb tenses in writing. I'm going to read some of this and then we're going to continue. I'm going to put you into breakup rooms for you to do this with the people, and then we'll go over the results tomorrow because I need to save time so we don't finish late. Okay. The importance of mastering verb tenses in writing. Let me ask Eduardo to begin reading, please.
Can I read after him?
Yes. Who is that?
Elvia.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Elvia. Hello, Elvia. You figured out your problems, your issues?
No, I've been here since 4:30.
Okay, no problem. I'm joking. Go ahead, Eduardo. Begin reading.
Okay. Importance of mastering verb tense in writing.
No.
No? Which one is?
Read it again, please.
But it's that one, right?
Yes.
Importance of mastering verb tenses in writing.
Correct. Continue.
Okay. Verb tense errors are global, more serious. Errors and can make a piece of writing difficult to the reader, for the reader to understand.
Just a second. What that means is that you will not get, if you have too many of those, in other words, if it's difficult for the reader to understand, you guys can go to your CAT-W rubrics. I'm not going to share the screen with you on that right now, but you can review your CAT-W rubric. If comprehension is difficult, if it is confusing, that means you're not going to go past a 2 in grammar. You're not going to get higher than a 2 if you have those mistakes because they're called global, more serious errors, okay?
Okay.
So continue reading. Because time
is an important message expressed by the verb in English. A writer must be able to control verb tenses in order for the reader to understand when actions and events take place.
Excellent. Okay. Continue.
In addition, as explained above, you will need to control verb tenses in order to communicate other information such as duration, as opposed to the completion of an event in the past.
Uh-huh.
As in, the phone was ringing when I arrived home versus the phone rang at 10 p.m. In sum, if you do not control verb tenses, your readers will have great difficulty following the sequence of events in your writing.
Very good. So I'm going to ask three people. Whoever can answer, please just start speaking. What did Eduardo just explain when in his reading? So I'm going to ask Natalie, Elvia, and John.
Can I see?
Maria, yeah, you can speak, and then Maria G can speak too. Go ahead, anybody.
The verb tense is really important. If you have some error on verb tense, the reader will be confused. So it will be it's really important in KWSE because it doesn't matter what kind of thought it doesn't matter you have what kind of thought. If your verb tense is not correct, the reader will cannot get anything.
Very good, John. That sums it up, okay? So if you have errors with those, if you do not control the verb tenses, your readers will have a hard time understanding and following the sequence of your thoughts. So that's what you were saying. The reader is not going to understand if you killed the person or if the person will be killed, okay? If Hamlet was killed or if he will be killed. So it's going to be difficult, okay? All right, let me have Maria G continue reading. Go ahead, Maria, go ahead. Suggestions?
Okay, suggestions for mastering verb tense and writing.
Very good. Real quick, everybody take notes as she reads because she will read the first two bullet points, and then I'll let Sam read the last two. So Sam, please get your system ready because after she finishes here, we're going to read. Okay. So as they read, you guys need to summarize this into maybe a few words only. Pay attention. Go ahead, Maria. The suggestions for mastering verb tenses in writing.
Writing. Review the verb tense chart in part second of this unit to make sure you understand the use of the 12 verb tense in English. Make sure you carefully study the six most commonly used verb tenses in English. One of these is the present perfect tense, one of the most difficult tenses for ESL students to master. Other commonly used verb tenses are the simple present, present progressive, simple past, past progressive, and future.
Very good. I'll let everybody summarize this. Give everybody a second. And if anybody has any questions, you can also ask, okay? Do you have any questions, Maria?
No, I'm just reading.
Nobody's going to say anything about the 12 verb tenses in English. You totally don't need 12 verb tenses in English for you to pass the CAT-W, okay? Has anybody ever heard me say how many verb tenses you need to pass the CAT-W with the high grade?
No.
I have said it.
You have?
Yeah. How many, guys?
8?
No.
No?
Much less.
Much less?
2.
2 verb tenses. Who said 2?
Me.
Okay, Arash, what verb tenses are those?
Simple past and perfect.
And simple present.
Simple present.
Just those 2, simple present and simple past. I always pay attention to what my teacher says. That's why I am a successful student. The article mentioned in the second paragraph that, quote, blah, 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 blah. You can use simple present and simple past only, okay? If you want to pass the CAT-W. For English, for English 100 and English 101 and English 102, you may need a little more, but it's not going to be all 12, okay?
Oh. But why I already learned 12 verb tense in China, but I still cannot pass the KWSE?
Well, you cannot, guess what? How often do you make mistakes with simple present and simple past, John?
Oh yeah.
How often with the two verb tenses that I was just discussing with you guys? It's those two. Those two are difficult. I mean, they're not difficult. They're simple to master, but you have to learn when to use them. That's it. Okay? All right. If you want to take any other notes, guys, go ahead. But Maria's going to read the next. Go ahead. Remember
that in English, even when you have a time word or phrase such as last week, tomorrow, or yesterday is stated in a clause or sentence, the verb must also express time, as in the sentence, we went to the movies yesterday.
Very good. So I have a question. Did we have a discussion about this in class yesterday, about some languages being different from others?
Yes.
What did we say?
We were talking about the verb that, and let's say in Spanish, the verb changes according to the time and the person. I mean, according to the time. In English, doesn't really change that much. It's just first person, past and present.
Correct. That's really good. And in other languages, you know, if you put an adverb like yesterday, you don't need to change it. But in English, you do. And I'm sorry that it's difficult, but get over it and do it. Okay. Thank you, Maria.
Okay.
Sam.
Be highly aware of how you move from one verb tense to another in a piece of writing. The sequencing of verbs. Avoid unnecessary shift in tense, yet also be aware that you will often need to use several different verb tenses. The sample paragraph in part 2 and 3 of this unit will guide you in using different verb tenses in a passage.
Okay. This is kind of complicated for some people. Let me ask Christian to comment on this, and you guys can keep taking notes.
Yes. In other words, this means like we have to be careful when we use those verbs.
No.
Writing, right?
No. It's about the shift.
A word, right?
No, buddy. It's about shifts. It's about verb tense consistency. Can you explain that? You have to be consistent. What does that mean?
Like, don't keep doing that. Like,
don't keep doing what, Christian?
Like, hold on.
I told you.
Like the sequence is like when you say like the first, second, third, right?
No. Thank you. That's not it. Take a second to read it again, and we discussed it yesterday. Natalie, can you explain, please?
I believe that when you start the sentence in the past, you have to continue in the past. You cannot start in past and then move to present, because you will confuse the reader and he will not understand what you're trying to describe or what you mean. Bingo. That's the answer. Okay, so you have to be consistent. If you started with simple present, you continue with simple present. Okay, listen. If we're telling, Sam raised his hand. Well, go ahead, Sam. What did you want to say?
I just wanted to add to what Natalie said, that if, for example, you say yesterday or tomorrow, you have to keep going on the verb that can fit to tomorrow or to yesterday.
Correct.
You cannot talk about tomorrow and use the past in tomorrow verb.
Very good.
In the tomorrow sentence.
Correct. So for you to switch verbs, there needs to be a reason. I think that's what Natalie was saying. You started, and I was going to say that if you're, if it's a narrative, right, which in the Cat W, you're going to have to narrate something, right? Don't you have an uncle in China who also died of cancer, or who also bought money or something? So you have to tell me a story. When my uncle was very young, he always bought milk from the same store, okay? Now, you see, I used a word to change to present, simple present. Now, my uncle is very old and he uses fresh direct. They deliver the milk directly to his home. So it's simple present, okay? So unless you use, that's why it says here, avoid unnecessary shifts, okay? Unnecessary, okay? If it's necessary, you use a word that marks it. Thank you. You guys take your notes, and Christian can, no, I'm sorry. Sam, continue reading.
Okay. So, become aware of the variety.
So
Yes.
it's a variety.
Come again?
Variety.
Become aware of the variety of verb tenses that can occur in the piece of writing by examining the verb tenses in your academic, professional, and leisure time reading material. Note that when a writer shifts to a different verb tense, this shift is often signaled by a time reference word or phrase, such as when I was in high school yesterday or tomorrow. This word alert
Yes.
alert the reader to a shift from one time frame to another.
Thank you. Arash, comment, please. Arash,
Yes, sir.
go ahead. Comment on it.
I was distracted.
I know. You need to pay attention.
Yes.
Start paying attention. Thank you. John, go ahead. Comment on it. What am I going to do with these
Okay.
two?
Hello.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Write answers to follow
No. I asked you to comment on what Sam just read. Are you paying attention, John? John, I asked you a question, my friend. Have you been paying attention?
No.
Okay, you have to take notes. I told you to take notes. Sam was reading, you were supposed to take notes. The notes are real easy to take because it's the same discussion we have just had, okay? This is your first warning, and Arash, it's your first warning. I don't want to keep warning you and mark you absent because you can't follow. Thank you. Eduardo, can you read the next one, please? Right answers.
Write answers to the following questions. Share your answer with another student. 1. Why are verb tense errors such serious errors? 2.
Yes.
Aside from time, what other kinds of information do some verb tenses convey?
Very good. So we're going to do these right now. I want you guys, if maybe 3 people at the same time, I want you guys to try to answer the first question because it's easy. Why are verb tense errors such serious errors? Go ahead, raise your hand and start speaking. I'll let you speak. Go ahead. Yes, Arash?
Because it will confuse people, and so we cannot, and the reader cannot understand the whole paragraph, like what happened at the same exact time.
Okay, exactly. Sometimes if there's a sequence, for example, right? I gave you the example of Hamlet was killed, Hamlet will be killed, Hamlet has not yet been killed, Hamlet had been killed before, and so on, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so thank you. Question number 2, aside from time, what other kinds of information do some verb tenses convey? And the answer is right here. Can anybody raise your hand and tell me what other, what is it? Anybody? Raise your hand.
Can I speak?
Yes, please.
That means you have to, to use the, for example, in past tense, if you see yesterday or last week or last night, so you can realize the speaker is talking about the past tense. If you are using present simple, is for example now, right now, today. So
I think you're still answering question number one, Maritza. The second question is, besides, what she's talking about is time, okay? But besides time, what is the other thing? And look at my screen that I'm sharing with you. What is the other thing that the verb tense expresses? What's the other thing that it conveys, okay? Sam has his hand up. Tell us, Sam.
I think beside the time it gives information about the length of the time.
Aspect.
Huh?
An aspect means if it's happening right now or if it's already happened. If the
Yeah, the length of the time, yes.
Okay, very good. That's it. That's all it was. Okay, now the next part we're gonna do it. Actually, I'm gonna do it like that. You're gonna write a short entry in your grammar journal in response to the following questions. You're gonna write this, and I'm gonna check the answers tomorrow so that we can discuss them, so that I can make sure that you guys are still following through. Okay. Question number one is describe your week so far. What have you done? Overall, has this week been hectic, busy, routine, or slow? So describe your week so far. What have you done? Overall, has this week been A, B, C, or D? Okay, next. Oh, I think you guys may hear a noise now from my phone turning on. Sorry about that. All right, so number two is underline all the verbs in this journal entry and notice what different verb tenses you have used. Do you think they are correct? If you're not sure, check with a classmate or with another classmate, but not with me. Okay, or with your instructor. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys, how about, dude, it's one paragraph, okay? Describe how your week has been so far and then underline the verbs. I see I give you 10 minutes to do that, okay? 10 minutes, that's why I turned my phone on, puts us at 6 o'clock, okay? Arrivederci, I'll see you guys at 6 o'clock, begin writing it. And I'm gonna do more. You need to share it. You need to share your answers in the chat box for everybody to see, okay? And you have 10 minutes to do it. Let's go, please. We'll go over the answers. We'll go over the answers tomorrow, but you write them and you publish them. You put them in the chat box right now. Thank you.
Arriba, en el freezer. $10.
Elvia, go ahead and submit your answer.
I'm almost done.
Okay. So I see Catherine's, and she sent it to me privately. Okay, you could have sent it to the whole group. It doesn't matter. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry, I was getting something ready for you. Let me go ahead and open up the mics. I see Catherine sent it to me. Elvia sent me one. Arash sent me one, and I'm quickly reviewing here. Okay. Maritza, Christian. Okay. So more than 50% of the class really was thinking about verbs after all this practice. A good 50%, a good 40% of the class was not thinking about verb tenses, which is what we have been discussing. But I think we need to move on. Eduardo, submit yours to the chat, or don't submit it right now, but have it ready for tomorrow. What I need to do right now is just to get you guys thinking about the practice. Natalie, where's yours? I didn't see Natalie's.
I'm here, but I wrote in my notebook because really I'm hard to do that. Because I had to get used to that because I always am writing in the computer.
Okay, that's fine. You bring it into class tomorrow. We'll evaluate it in class. Okay, so let's talk right now. Please unmute yourself when you're ready to talk about yesterday's practice. The last thing we did yesterday was to look at, well, we did a lot yesterday. I already forgot what we did. But the post-task evaluation is the part that I want to talk about. So let me share this screen with you, so you know what I'm talking about. Share screen. This instructor does not know how to share a screen. Manage participants. All right. Let me see what I can do here. Hold on. Share screen. Okay, got it. Microsoft Word. There you go. Okay, so that's not what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you something else. You're not supposed to see that. Hold on. Yes, that's what you're supposed to see. No. This. Okay, so yeah, now unmute yourself if you understand what I wanted you to do yesterday and what I wanted you to evaluate yourself with. Please tell me how I should reword this question number 1. Because, Arash, maybe you should speak, because I asked you to do it and then you did something completely different.
Okay. All right, so what did each task expect you to do?
Expect you to do.
Expect you to do. How were they different from each other?
Mm-hmm.
So we were talking about the grammar one, right? That we already did.
No, the reading
for the yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Well, I think I did something like this for you. I did something like this. Task number 1.
Yes. So we have 5 tasks.
Uh-huh.
And tasks, and then tasks.
Okay.
And each one of them, it actually wants us to do something.
Correct.
limited time or with some information. So for instance, the first task was just 1 minute, and we should just have a like really short summary of what we read in our first reading.
Very good. So
that would be like a general idea of the whole essay.
Very good. Of the whole prompt, right?
Yes. And then task 2, it was 4 minutes, and it asked us to just once we're reading, each comment or suggestion or whatever that is the thoughts that just came through our mind, we just write in it and annotate it. And for task 3.
Sorry, Arash, that was very good so far for questions 1 and 2. Let me ask someone else to tell me what we did for tasks 3 and 4. Let me ask Christian to tell us what we needed to do. Thank you, Arash.
Anytime, John.
Okay. Based on the question 2 and 3, right?
Right.
So
No, I meant questions 3 and 4. I'm sorry.
3 and 4.
Yeah.
So
that'd be like the 3rd and the 4th readings, okay?
the third one is which tax do you need to work on comment? Right?
No. Go back to the original thing.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Right. I have a handout on TV that gives you the answer. Maybe I should post that for you to see. Let me share that with you. Hold on. Did you find it, Christian?
Okay, well, they say third reading.
Right.
And they say read the text again, and this time explain any confusion, answer questions you may have written in the second reading.
Exactly. So now you're going to clear up any confusion, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me share the screen with you. Hold on one second. New share. Let me go to Okay, can you guys see it? So you said third reading, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't see it yet. Okay, here it is, third reading. Okay, so third reading, read it. No, I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong place. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm trying to have you read it right. Hold on. Third reading, time limit 4 minutes. What were you supposed to do, Christian?
Read the text again, and this time explain any confusion, answer questions you might have written in the second reading.
Yeah, you may have written. Okay. Okay, so it's any confusion, right? You're going to try to, if you asked any questions in number 2 in the second reading, then this time you would try to answer those, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, and if there was any confusion, and in the fourth one, let's go to the fourth reading, which is right here. Fourth reading, 4 minute time limit, right?
The fourth reading said, read the text again and add any notes on points you might have found, confusion, or any final thoughts or associations you might have.
Okay, so again, we discussed associations, and associations means anything that came to mind, okay? Anything that came to mind at that point, all right?
Yeah.
All right, so, sorry. Okay, and then finally, then comes the fifth reading or sixth reading or something, right?
Hold on. No. let's say something like add any notes or points you might have. No.
Okay. Very good. The fifth reading says, read the text at least once again. Add any notes or points that you may have found confusing or any final thoughts. It's the same thing as the fourth.
Yeah.
Okay? And then you're going to go to additional notes. That's the only thing. Anything else that came to mind. Okay? Thank you, Christian. Let me go back to everybody else and let me see if anybody has any questions. Does anybody have any questions on how to do this? Or any comments? How about I hear some honest comments from people about what was most difficult for them to get done, for them to get this task done? How about you, Sam? Did you get all the way up to the fifth reading in 20 minutes?
Nope.
Okay. Why do you think it happened when you had such a strict time limit there of 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute? What do you think happened?
Can you? I didn't get the question.
I'm sorry. Why do you think you couldn't finish the task within the 20 minutes? Why do you think you only went as far as the third reading?
I think I read the prompt more than, because the prompt said to read it's 2 minutes for each reading, right?
Some of them are 4 minutes, Sam. The directions are very specific, okay?
Okay, I read more than, I spent for the first reading, I spent something like 10 minutes for only the first reading.
Okay.
So
All
that
right.
was a big mistake I made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's see if this time you can stick to the time limits, because I'm going to email you a new prompt, the same thing to do just now. I'm about to email that to you guys. Thank you. Let me ask Catherine. Actually, Catherine did a pretty good job. She was pretty explicit. She was pretty clear about what problems she had yesterday. Let's hear from Natalie, and then from
me.
From whom? From Eduardo?
Yeah, from Eduardo.
Come on, Eduardo, I'm ready. Give it to me. Tell me, what's the problem?
The problem is when I read, I understand the text, the article, but it's difficult to take notes. I don't know how to write small things on the size of the text, or I don't know. I got the meaning, but I don't know how to do that. In this case, the article to me was like was easy to understand,
right,
and get the meaning from the topic sentence says. But maybe with another article, which could be more difficult, I have problem with the notes, and I need to learn how to write on the sides or whatever.
Okay, how to take notes on the side. Okay.
Yes.
Are you? I don't know if I get your question. Maybe someone else can help and offer some help to Eduardo.
It's more like sometimes I don't want to spend much time doing that.
Okay.
And maybe skip it because I have the meaning in my mind. But this for this article. Maybe another difficult article is going to be a problem.
Okay.
I don't take notes.
Got it. I appreciate it. When you take notes, Eduardo, you have to spend the 20 minutes reading, okay? I think everybody has to be in agreement with me, because that's my opinion, that if the City University of New York told you that you should spend 20 minutes reading it, we're not going to argue, right? We're not going to be really hard-headed and say, oh, no, I'm only going to spend 5 minutes and I'm going to start writing my essay right now. These people don't know anything, right? Are we cool about that?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're going to spend your 20 minutes reading, I think this whole semester we've been discussing, let me stop sharing a little bit so you guys can look at my handsome face, handsome and modest. Hold on. Can you guys see me? Caca and a rash. Can you guys see me?
Yes.
Yeah. Your teeth match with your surfboard.
What's that?
Your teeth match with your surfboard.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So here's what I was going to say. The whole semester, Eduardo, we've been discussing the idea that when you read and you're reading for college, it's not like you pick up a book and you go and you're like, oh, let me relax, and you put your feet up and whatnot. That's not how you read. You take notes, right? You take some notes, you take some important notes there. So these notes are going to become what you will use for your essay, okay? So if you're taking too long to write, to transfer from here to the handwriting, take some simple notes, okay? Take some simple notes that, you know, really express your thoughts, just the thoughts. They go that far, okay?
Okay.
Look at this. My students cannot work individually. They need to be in a group. Kaka and Arash are studying together. That's really cool. Okay, excelente. Anyone else? Thank you, Eduardo. Let me hear from Natalie. Natalie, what did you have to say?
I was telling you yesterday that I take too many notes. You understand? As I read the article, many stuff come to my mind, many reaction, questions.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I don't know how to develop them, which one I would take, which is the best. And you were explaining to me. I had the opposite of Eduardo. We are...
Ah, okay. So you have too many ideas to write about, and it's difficult for you to select the best, right?
Yes.
And why? What did I tell you yesterday was a good solution to select the best one to write?
You draw something in the word.
But what did I say? Come on, what do you remember?
You said that take the idea that I can talk more about, like
that you can support with
evidence or something like
right.
that. I don't know how to explain, but I got it.
Right, and then, you know, because it's the Cat W, right? Remember, John, pay attention to this. If the examples that you have for those essays are only going to be about your uncle, right? And then for the other example, for the other idea that you have examples from a book that you have read, right? You probably want to pick the other one because it sounds more sophisticated, you know more about, you can relate to better, right, Natalie?
Yes.
So if you can take 30 seconds to just write down the very basic idea of how you're going to develop it. For example, Uncle in China or Hamlet, right? That's how you're going to explain it. So you write down Hamlet. You go with the Hamlet one, right?
Yes. You know, today I was practicing, you know, about.
Wow.
I took like 4 different prompts from internet. I got WSs that they gave me for.
Uh-huh.
I make a goal, like I would do 1 per day because I am not doing anything. And you know, a problem that I also had, like I took the best idea. I said, well, without rush myself. And while I was writing, I thought, oh my God, this is related to something, a news that I saw, that I read in the newspaper. It's better that, but it was nothing to do with the notes. Understand? Like something.
Ah, okay. All right. All right. Well, that comes with practice. Okay. I think that's going to come with practice. I'm going to hear now. Kaka, stop playing and pay attention. Okay. All right. So thank you, Natalie. You guys should turn on your videos because then it's more honest. At least I'll know if you're eating, Eduardo, or if you're paying. Eduardo's he's in the kitchen. Look at him. He's taking the class in the kitchen with the refrigerator behind him. Okay. All right.
I was supposed to be with Arash today.
Oh, you were? Okay. Kaka took your place. Okay.
It's very handy zooming in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You are never going to go hungry. I'm going to hear from Corrales and then from Maria real briefly. Corrales and Maria, tell us either at the same time or one at a time, what was difficult about doing this task in only 20 minutes? Tell me.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, the difficult part for me, it was to do the second reading. I mean, the easy one, it was for me by reacting, doing the second reading. The difficult one for me, it was, they said limit to the time. Have the time in mind and actually doing the questions. I don't do questions at all. Whatever I read, that for me, that's what it says and that's what it matters. I just react to it. But I noticed that I need to make some questions and have in mind the time.
No, I disagree. I said, if a question comes to mind, you write it down.
That's the thing. Questions doesn't come to my mind.
Then that's fine. It's not a failure. That's okay. If an answer comes to mind, I'm happy. Okay.
And something that you shared to us yesterday, and now I have in mind, is that when you relate it to something to your personal experience, it is good, but it would be even better if you relate it with something else, another book. I didn't know that. So
Okay.
now I have that in mind. That is not just the personal experience. It could be
Very good.
something else in the book and something else.
It can be a news article like Natalie was saying, okay? Thank you. That's why it's good to read one news article pretty much every day. For Sam, for Maritza, for Christian, and for Kaka, they should be reading one news article every day because they're going to take the test next week. Corrales, did you have any comments? Or John?
I have a question. Joe, sorry. Elvia.
Yes, Elvia, tell us.
If you have like a book and you're reading it now, you think it's good, or should you start reading newspapers?
Either one is good. Either
Okay.
something you read. Something you read is always good, okay?
Okay.
Corrales?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
One of the things that is difficult for me, it was difficult for me. I think it was the second page
Mm-hmm.
that it was disagree, and the third one that is what like is wait. Let me see the third one. No, it wasn't the third one. That is it. That explained your confusion. Like I think it was asking question or explain the question. Yeah, explain explain any confusion. I think that part was kind of difficult for me, and also the time.
Okay, so thank you. I'll address both of these. The same thing that I think Maria said, the time is difficult. Guess what? When you take the CAT W, you have 20 minutes to read. How you're going to divide the time is up to you. I'm encouraging you to read it many times, something like 5 times. So you're going to set up the time limit now, which is what you're going to do in a second when I hit go. I'm going to send an email to you with the next practice to do, okay? So you're going to be reading this over and over. Kaka, does Arash have a printer there?
No, I don't have. I don't have printer.
It's terrible. Okay, because you guys are going to need to be on the same screen. Maybe you can use your phones or whatever. You're going to read this. Maybe you can use the same screen. No, you can use the same screen because the time limit is going to be very strict. You guys have to time yourselves correctly for 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, and that's it. Then when it's 20 minutes, I'm going to call on everybody, and I'm going to tell you, okay, what have you got so far before we go into outlining, okay? So let's get ready. I am going to send you, do you guys want a 2-minute break or should I just go ahead and shoot out the
2 minutes break.
2 minute break.
2 minutes break.
6 minutes.
What? The break, the half-an-hour break is fine.
Half-an-hour break. I'm really hungry. I want to go to.
Okay, just a second. What time do you want to end? Do you want to end at 10:30 or at 10 o'clock?
I know. At 10.
So
At
no
10 o'clock.
half-hour break. We're going to move straight through. I'll give you a
10 o'clock. Yeah, 10 o'clock. So that's good, right?
I'm saying 10 o'clock, okay? So let's take a 2-minute break while I get the email ready. It's ready. So in 2 minutes, I'll send out the email, but I'll talk to you in 2 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Eduardo, you have time to eat now for 2 minutes. Okay.
Hi, Keke. How are you? Unmute yourself, Keke. Unmute yourself. Okay.
Yeah, Natalie.
Unmute yourself to hear you.
Thank you. I feel you before you can hear me.
How are you, Raj?
We good. I'm outside my house. I'm exercising. Yes.
You there?
It's cool. It's cool. I'm exercising. No, we are cool. Hi, Natalie.
How are you? How you doing?
Bien, ¿y tú?
Muy bien.
Oh, me gusta comer. Me gusta comer.
¿Te gusta el comido?
Yeah,
What is that?
me gusta comer banana.
Banana.
Yeah, Mr. Camero, ahora. Don't drink.
We have 2 minutes break, guys. Bye.
It's recording. Bomba clock out of here.
Bumble clock, you.
Shame on you. Damn on you.
Yes, Raj, you're right.
Guys, look who I have in here.
¿Qué?
Look who I have in here.
Loco?
Ay, qué linda.
Oh, so this is your daughter?
This is my daughter.
Oh my God. When did you get her? When? When? Oh my God. Who is behind you? Elvia. Elvia.
Yes.
Okay, I'm asking you first.
Who?
Who's behind you?
My aunt.
He's
Why?
proud that one day your sister saw me.
Yes.
Your sister?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Say hi.
No, she don't like you.
Oh my God, you crazy.
That was fast. You feeling
Hi.
bad?
Say hi, say hi.
Hola.
Kylie.
Hola. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Te quiero.
She's crying because you're ugly.
Te quiero.
Dios la bendiga, Evia. God bless her.
Gracias.
Mi amor, te quiero. ¿Qué pasó? I hope. I don't know. Is that boy or girl?
A girl, come on.
I hope one day she's not Eduardo similar to your face. ¿Cómo estás?
Raj, I will have one like that very soon.
How are you?
Hi. Listen. After I deal with one baby like the Elvia has there, I decide to deal with this.
Oh my God! That's funny, man, bro.
Eduardo, I need one like that and one baby like the area.
Alright, this go with the thing.
Eduardo, this is a Shih Tzu.
No quiero sacar.
Shih Tzu.
Pianica, papá. Hey, Natalie.
Dale.
Yeah.
Yo, we have Pepsi too. Yeah, you want?
Say hi. She got tired.
Yeah, she got tired of you.
Look, she's wearing shorts.
You're boring.
It's summer.
If I was with my nephew, I would just take it. Bachata, come. Bachata.
You don't dance bachata like that. Be quiet.
Dale. ¿Qué
You don't dance like that.
son en la casa?
Corre casasa. Corre casasa.
En la casa de garage.
Corre casasa.
Show Kaka how to dance. I mean, show Arash.
Yo.
I teach us a little bit. He knows how to dance. Come on.
Elvia, I'm not expert. I'm a producer. I'm gonna end your life.
Kaka, I want to see you dance. Kaka, let's go. You're the showman. Arash, put some music.
No, you have to put music on it.
Remember, Kaka, I'm your manager.
Oh my God. Okay. we should take this guy and John together, man. I'm telling you, these guys have talent. What? Thank you. You know some? Yeah.
You look hot over there. You look like you are hot over there.
I'm super hot. Clang, clang, clang. 2 minutes.
All right, everybody, now that we have danced enough and we've had a great break, I have just sent you out an email. Please go to your email. Kaka, please go to your email, open up the practice that I've sent you, and it'll give you 30 minutes, but you're only going to do the first 20, okay? We're going to save 10 minutes for outlining. So I am going to get back to you in 20 minutes to find out how well you did. We're going to fill out an evaluation sheet later, okay? Except at this time, because we're doing it, we're Zooming, you're going to tell me here, okay? And you're going to tell the people in your breakout rooms. Please raise your hand if you have received my email. Raise your hand if you received the email with the handout. It's called CatW Reading Practice 2.
I haven't gotten anything, Joe.
Okay, so let me see what I need to do here. Okay, I cannot minimize, so I can go here, go to send now.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't get anything.
Okay, you will get it. You will get it in about a couple of minutes. I think I sent it 2 minutes ago, so you should be able to get it.
Okay.
It's called CatW Reading Practice 2, and it did go out.
Nothing here.
Okay, I sent it again, guys. Let me know if you get it, okay? I don't want you to cheat on the time and stuff. It has to be 20 minutes. Nothing? Well, I don't know what's going on.
Nothing.
It says my message has been sent, so I don't know. Are you guys playing that you're not getting it? What's going on?
Just got it.
Okay, great. Thank you. How about you, Arash? Did you get it? Yes. All right. I'm going to start the clock now then. Okay, open up the document. It's just like yesterday. Maybe you keep the screen there and then you take the notes on a piece of paper. That could help you, Eduardo, because in the CATW, it's going to be a plain piece of paper. Okay? All right, so you have just have as much paper as you need. Kaka, does Arash have paper for you? Oh, you guys are very rich. You have a lot of paper. Good. Okay. All right, so don't be cheap about the paper. Take as many notes as you need. John, you got it? Christian, Corrales, Sam, Catherine, Maritza, Natalie, Eduardo, Elvia, everybody. Let's get ready. Let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah,
What's that?
I need some paper.
Okay, go steal it from the next room like I do it at Clip, okay? Okay, guys, you have 20 minutes only, and it's going to start right now. Good luck. Let's go to work.
Yeah. The 20 minutes is gone. I cannot hear you.
Great. I'm glad you saw that. I think pretty much 20 minutes is good. We could, Arash, let's start going over the following. Let's take a look at the past task, the post-task evaluation. Let you guys take a few notes, okay? You're not gonna have to share it with everybody. I'm gonna place you back in your breakout rooms, right?
John,
Yes.
I'm sorry. I have an additional tablet too, so Kako can connect to his own stuff, I guess.
Oh, look at that. You're so sophisticated. Great. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's good. That's going to be helpful. Thank you. So I'm going to place you guys into the breakout rooms, and you guys are going to first go over these answers individually, okay? Let's just focus on tasks 1 through 5, how much you got done, and so on, okay? Can everybody see my screen right now?
Yep.
Post-task evaluation reading practice. Can you see that? Yes or no?
No.
Oh, okay. So I'm not sharing it right. Okay, sorry. Hold on. Share screen. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, so the same thing you did yesterday, and I'm going to ask you to focus only on the first 5 tasks, reading tasks, okay? You read it the first time, second time, third time, fourth, and fifth time. How far did you go? Just go on from 2 to 3, okay? But address each of those, okay? Let me get your breakout room set up. All right, so give me a second. I'm gonna open all rooms and pop in from time to time.
Hi, Joe.
Okay, Natalie is lying down. Maria is rubbing her eyes, not looking very good. Oh my God. All right.
Listen,
Eduardo is
I
not
am
eating
laying down,
anymore.
but I'm asking good question to Eduardo, and I'm doing my work. You want to see?
No, please spare me. Okay.
Eduardo left the kitchen and now it's the living room. It's full already and concentrate.
So here's what we're going to do, guys. Good job, Natalie. I see it. Okay. We're going to move on, guys. We're going to do the outline. The outline will be 10 minutes exactly. You're going to take a very good look at the questions that you had, and then you're going to allow yourself 1 minute of free brainstorming. The first part of that handout, Kaka, you need to fill it out with a whole bunch of questions. I'm sorry, with a whole bunch of words. Try 1 word, 2 word entries, okay, John? Not a whole bunch of words. You don't have to write sentences. You're going to be brainstorming, okay? So you do that for about 1 minute, and then you move on to select which topics you're going to circle and which ones you think would be good to develop an essay. Then you're going to write down your topic sentences. You're going to finish a complete outline about this topic in 10 minutes, okay? Are we good? Okay, I'm gonna start.
Joe, I have a question.
Yeah?
Joe?
I'm listening, sir.
Yes. My internet connection is actually unstable, sorry. The question is related to the yesterday's question that I asked, that we can, because of the critical thinking, we shouldn't like write the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But what if you have some ideas and I just want to destroy the author? I just want to say, okay, I disagree with you, I disagree.
Yeah.
Can we still focusing on the music, but at the same time, like in different aspect of it?
What? So did you identify a few key ideas in this passage? Or are you stuck on just one idea that you disagree with?
No, few key ideas.
Can you take one of those ideas and discuss it intelligently? Why you disagree and associate it with the examples that you have?
Yes.
Then you can write an essay, then that's approved, okay? The point is that key idea has to be part of the passage. You cannot repeat what the passage is saying and just keep saying, I disagree. You have to get to the key idea behind the example that the passage is giving you. You see that? Okay?
Yes.
All right. So I have a timer for 10 minutes and 1 second here. I'm going to give you guys a break today. Instead of 10 minutes, I'm going to give you 10 minutes and 1 second. Aren't I nice, right? Because I don't know how to set up my timer. That's why. But I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes to finish this task, and it's going to start pretty soon. All you have to do right now, Coralis, Christian, Catherine, Elvia, everybody, is to really outline it. Go through the steps of brainstorming, planning it, and then putting it in writing. You have to have the topic sentences. You have to have your thesis statement really clear, and you have to have the beginning of your conclusion. The conclusion doesn't have to be pretty, just the beginning of it, okay? All right? I'm going to start it. Ready, set, go. Dan, should I kick you out of the meeting? Okay, guys, I'm sorry if I interrupted anybody who is still talking, but I am the professor and I can interrupt anybody. No, I'm sorry. It's just that we have to stick to our time here, otherwise it's not going to be possible. Okay. Sorry about that. It was rude, right? Does anybody have any burning desires to continue to share what they were sharing and after I so rudely interrupted you guys, did anybody have any comments? Yes.
Yes. Eduardo and I, we have a nice argument about my essay, his essay, and it was very helpful because we can, like, how you say that? He can give me his idea and I can give him my idea, how I think he should develop his essay. And it's very interesting. I learn a lot about him and he can learn about me.
But what about essay writing? Did you learn anything about essay writing too?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me.
Okay.
Seems like I'm arguing with wall around the world. I'm arguing with author and arguing with Maria and I'm arguing with anyone.
So you just want to fight? Is that what it is? You want to fight?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I just let Maria say something.
John,
that's good because you're thinking.
I'm gonna ask you because I tried to explain to John. His topic sentence about his essay is gonna be that he doesn't agree. He thinks that the author, his mind is not right. He has the focus that he has in the article is not correct because not just music can heal any sickness. But I told him you have to have a main topic, like one topic sentence what is going to be related with all the points that you're going to talk about.
Okay, the statement you mean.
Yes. So he said, if the author has many points, topic ideas, why should I have just one?
Because author also is writing an essay, right? But I'm also writing an essay. But why he can, but I cannot? I'm not happy.
Okay, so wait, your essay has something in common. If you go back to question number 1, you needed to write in just one sentence what the main point of that essay was. Did you do that? Did you do question number 1?
Yes, but when we reading this essay, right, there's 3 paragraph. They are all talking about one paragraph is look like first one looks like music, the different category music will have different function with people, right?
Yes.
And like second or but he also talking about another one. But my essay, I don't know why, but I'm disagree with any paragraph. Like first one, he said the fast beat music will help you concentrate, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think so.
I don't think it said fast beat. Let's go back to the article real quick. Hold on one second.
No, it says it depends on the speed, like the
If it has a pace, if it goes dot 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 dot.
Yeah, but the thing is
strong beat. It's not fast beat.
It's
strong. Okay.
Yeah, even strong.
Strong beat can be like this. Boom. Boom. Very slow.
Yeah, I know.
Boom. Very slow. Not bum 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 bum.
Yeah. Even if very strong. But the thing is, if that will help people concentrate, is there any scientists when they study, they will study with listening music or in a quiet environment? I'm curious, is there any scientist when they study will?
Fine, you can write that into your essay. If the article doesn't have that, incorporate that into your essay. That sounds very good.
The other is my first topic is I don't know where his result come from. Why he said that?
That sounds good. You need evidence. That's fine. But do you want to add your ideas of what you think it is, though?
This is just one argument about his first paragraph.
Can I say something?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, for about John, if it's helpful for him, I got a explanation. Like I cannot, study if I'm not in a quiet environment, right? But I have a cousin who, at the time she studied, she turn on the TV, the music. She's on the computer and Facebook. It's multitask.
Mm-hmm.
And she's doing her homework at the same time. It's a brilliant student.
So there are individual differences.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's the.
Okay, but I need to make one comment though, John. I do not advise you, and I think Arash will sort of sympathize with this. I do not advise you to start just this. Sam, are you back now? Because I kicked you out of the meeting because you were not present. You missed the whole discussion. Are you back? Okay, sorry. Let me get back to you, John. I do not advise you to just disagree with everything and say that this article is wrong. It doesn't have any proof. It's wrong. It's wrong. You can say that it doesn't have any proof and that you would like to see more. Why? What about the article do you want to say? You have to understand what the article is saying and then make your little comments. What do you want to say? In your outline, you have to have this very clear. What are you going to be talking about? Okay? It's okay to disagree with it. I have no problems with it. Because of a lack of evidence, you don't like the style, but it's not going to give you a very high grade if you just say, this is all wrong, and then you don't add anything to it. That'd be silly. You have to add something, okay?
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Actually, I want to agree with. I am trying to find some point to agree because I think the teacher, when we read my essay, will be more comfortable. But when I first time read this essay, I'm not agree. I'm not satisfied with his point. I will hard to. You know what I mean?
It'll be hard for you to write an essay. Okay. It shouldn't be because you only write your emotional, strong agreements or disagreement reactions in the first read. In the second read, you start to use more logical thinking. So you write down what questions you may have. In the third one, you answer those questions and so on. So it'll make it easier for you to refine it. Okay? follow the model that I gave you in terms of reading it with a point, okay? And it'll make it easier for you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else have any questions that they wanted to, any comments that they wanted to share?
Me.
Yes, please, Arash.
I think the problem that John had was that he didn't realize like what you want actually, what you're asking for, like because it's only like outline. Like if he had only one outline, that's good. But like he wrote a paragraph, and like once like we started to talking, he didn't have like one specific thing that just tell us that okay, this is.
So John chose not to do an outline. Apparently, you have to do the outline. It's not.
I did my outline.
Let's see. Let's see. He's proving it to us. Let's see. I'll have to check it better tomorrow, John, because I can't see it. Okay, I believe you.
It's an essay, man.
Yeah, well, Mosa is asking. There's another page.
No, okay, but do not get. I just want you to understand, John, that there's a difference between pre-writing and writing. You understand that?
No.
The first one, the pre-writing, you plan. You don't develop the whole paragraph. You develop just the ideas. The details go in later. Okay, at another time. Very well. Before we, you know how we're going to end the class today, right? We're going to end the class with a CAT-W practice, okay? Between around 8:30 or so, I'm going to give you a CAT-W practice. I'm going to beg you. I'm not going to ask you. I'm going to beg you. I'm going to say, please, 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 use the model that I gave you to read for 20 minutes, plan for 10 minutes, and then write your essay, and save 5 minutes to edit, because we've been talking a lot about editing, remember? So save 5 to 10 minutes for you to make 0 mistakes, Maria, about subject-verb agreement. John, 0 mistakes about plural and ed and so on. Eduardo, 0 verb mistakes. That's it, okay? That's gonna save you 15% or more on your grade, okay? Right now, we're gonna switch gears completely. We're gonna change to something else. I am going to share the screen with you of Act 5 of Hamlet. We're going to start reading Act 5 right now. And you're going to do it in your breakout rooms, okay? One person will read, then the next person takes over, and you keep going in circles like that, okay? You're going to read Scene 5, Act 1, and Act 2, however much you can get through in the next 10 to 15 minutes, then I'll check in with you. I'm going to be going into the rooms, but I don't want you to stop your reading, okay?
John, can me and Kaka were together in this time?
Sure, that's fine.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go. Go, John. Go to your room. Go, Maria. Go, Sam. Go, Corrales. All right, guys, I think we're all back. Okay. Good news is the following. It looks like we're going to end at 10:08 because it's 8:38. Okay. The bad news is we're not going to end at 10 o'clock. Now, I have shared with you the prompt. I am also going to email you the prompt in case you guys don't see it. Okay. Now, you need to, I'm going to send you a link for the prompt, but I have already shared the prompt itself with you because it's a Google Doc. Okay. Do not read the prompt until you start the clock, until you start doing it. You're going to have how many minutes? Let's start with you, Eduardo. Let's ask simple questions. How many minutes for the whole task?
30 minutes.
Wrong answer. Kaka, how many minutes for the whole task? Kaka, unmute yourself. Eduardo, mute yourself.
90 minutes.
Correct. The answer is right. 90 minutes for the entire task. You're going to write an essay, Eduardo. John, how are you going to divide the time?
20 minutes to
Speak up, man. I can't hear you, young man.
spend 20 minutes to read the essay.
Stop. Very good. 20, stop. Very good. 20 minutes. What are you going to do during the 20 minutes that you're reading the essay?
Just follow the direction you give us before, like a summary and comment and the question and answer question myself and
take notes.
Take notes.
That sounds good for 20 minutes. Okay, for 20 minutes, that's all you do. That sounds really good. Thank you. Let's hear from Maria. What do you do next after those 20 minutes are expired, Maria?
Then you outline.
Yes.
10 minutes.
And what do you do during the outline?
Oh, okay, then you organize all the outlines that you have, all the ideas that you have.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then
so you look at your notes, you select those, you brainstorm, first of all, you brainstorm for 1 minute, right? About that. Then you look at the topics that you have that you think are going to be the richest ones. I'm going to let Natalie explain that a little better. Go on, Natalie.
Here, Joe.
Please explain. Go ahead. After you brainstormed, what do?
You will have many different words or topics. Then you will select the ones that you can react better, that you can talk about more, that you can associate with article news or something that happened in your life.
Very good. You got that, Maria? Okay, so let's go to Christian. Christian, what should be in your outline? Natalie spoke about the brainstorm and how you select, which one you're going to outline, but what should your outline look like? What should it look like? Christian.
First, you had like the thesis, right?
The thesis, yes.
The thesis, and then topic sentence.
Right, the topic sentences for each paragraph. So like Natalie and Maria were saying, you put a circle around those topics that you think are really good. You write one sentence that connects it to the key idea that you're responding to, okay? So
yep.
If your key idea was like alternative medicine can heal people, right? And then you wrote something like music heals people because of the mind and body connection. So you write a sentence that connects that. You say music heals people because of the mind and body connection, and it is a type of alternative medicine, okay? Then your second topic, you write a sentence that connects it to it too. You got it, Maria? Okay. Thank you, Christian. Finally, Maritza. Oh, did anybody ask a question? Maritza, what do you do after you have all the topic sentences? What's the next step?
Write your essay.
Yeah, very good. You may want to start very, very roughly defining what's going to be in your conclusion, okay? Very roughly, but 10 seconds, okay? And after you're done writing your essay, what do you have to do Not Maritza. What do you have to do, Corrales? What's the next step?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Corrales. Or Elvia, what do you have to do?
Edit.
Edit. Very good. So that leaves how many minutes, Corrales, to write the essay if you're doing the math? Well, you took 20
90 minutes.
Huh?
90 minutes.
No, sweetheart. 90 minutes minus 20 minutes
Oh,
to read, 10 minutes to pre-write, 5 to 10 minutes to edit. So that leaves you 45 to 50 minutes to write the essay, okay?
Okay.
Plan a lot before you write. And today, because I'm giving you an hour and a half and there's no pressure, please follow my method of planning before you write, okay?
Okay.
Okay, guys, have a great night. Produce a great essay. It must, listen to me very clearly, it must be shared with me before the end of the night,
Oh my God.
after 1 hour and a half. Okay, either a picture of it, or if you're typing, that's fine. I suggest you write it and take a picture, because when you take the test, it's not going to be in a computer. You're going to be writing.
Yeah,
So
yo.
writing,
I
okay?
think I'm gonna do that because if I type in the computer, I'm not gonna finish. But if I do it by hand, I'm gonna finish.
Yeah, but I want to see a picture, Elvia, because then I'm going to have one finished essay by Elvia.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the picture, promise.
Okay. All right. Any questions?
Sleeping.
Huh? Sleeping. Okay. Fine. Go write your essay about sleeping. Okay.
That's gonna help in your essay. I mean, in your IW.
We already spent more time for you.
I beg your pardon. Elvin, say it again, dear. Say it again.
I said he said sleeping. I said that's gonna help in your test.
It's not going to help him. Thank you.
Thank you for the
Uh,
blessing. Actually, it helps you.
Thank you for-
taking the KW, so you have to have a perfect.
Guys, stop playing. We have to go, otherwise we're going to be late, okay? I have already sent you an email with the link, and I've also shared the document with you. If you don't see it, I don't know what to say, but you know what? Just in case I'm going to end the meeting, but let me share the screen with you right now so that you see what the essay prompt looks like. Does it-
I want to see it, Joe.
I don't wanna see it, Joe.
Really.
You have it?
Yeah, we
Okay, everybody got it? Got it, Eduardo?
Let me see.
Got it, Sam?
I wanna see.
You got it, Sam?
I got you.
Got it, Catherine?
Yes, I got it.
Okay.
I got it. But you say, Joao, we wanna finish this before midnight. You say?
I didn't say that. I said you're going to do 1 hour and a half. Time yourself, 1 hour and a half. That means you're going to finish this at 10:15. Okay?
10:15.
Don't worry about being late. I'll deduct this time from the weekend practice. No worry. Okay? So go ahead and
I
do
hope so, Yao, because we didn't have break, because we're going to leave at 10.
Yes, inshallah. Inshallah, we're going to do that. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and start writing. Por el amor de Dios, please. Let's start writing right now. Okay? Good luck. I want to see great essays tomorrow. I want to go ahead and start grading them tomorrow. If you write clearly, legibly, I'll start grading them before class. I'll be at college at QCC by 3 o'clock tomorrow. Okay? Okay. All my love to you guys. Look forward to reading it tomorrow. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
All right.
Bye, good night.
I wanna punch everybody.
Bye.
Punch. Olivia, punch you.
Joe. Maria, bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody except Olivia.